Hi, this is Kelly Olson. I'm excited to talk to you today about my favorite subject. That subject is noni. You know, in 1996, Marinda began its spectacular history with the discovery of this amazing, simple fruit that grows in Tahiti called noni. It's kind of an odd-looking thing, and prior to us bringing noni to the world, frankly, not too many people anywhere in the world knew about noni. As a matter of fact, back in 1996, we did an internet search of the word noni and found only 2 references. Today, there are over 15 million references to noni. And so we can see that in this 20 years, the world has learned a lot. The noni industry has grown up and matured and become a multi-billion-dollar industry. We began it all in 1996. And I want to talk to you today a little bit about that history. I want to talk to you about noni and what made us great. And hopefully this discussion that we have today will lead us to the point where we can introduce to you a new product discovery that is equally as exciting as when we introduced Tahitian noni juice back in 1996. The earliest reference to the use of noni happened in 4000 BC in India. The practitioners of Ayurvedic medicine became familiar with noni, and it became very, very popular by these individuals in treating and helping people maintain their health, treating illness and so forth with the noni. Now, from India, it found its way into the Pacific Basin. And we find that as early as 100 BC, noni started to appear in the islands of the South Pacific, specifically in the Society Islands. Now, Tahiti is the best known of the Society Islands. This is really where noni began to flourish. Noni became known as a canoe plant. The Polynesians loved to explore different islands. They would colonize these islands, and when they did, they would take plants with them that represented their culture and also the importance for their survival. And so they would take the breadfruit, for instance, for their food, and the noni they would take for their medicine. It was known as the queen of the plants, or their medicine plant. Now, fast forward several centuries to the 1700s, when European explorers began to discover all of the islands of the South Pacific. The first known reference for noni from a Western explorer happened in 1760. A botanist by the name of Joseph Banks wrote about the discovery of noni. He was part of one of these European expeditions. That's the first Western reference to noni. Now, of course, in the interim, more and more people from the West became familiar. In the early 20th century, botanists and research scientists became interested in the local indigenous plants and fruits that grow and flourish in the South Pacific, and noni was one of them. And if you could fast forward to the 1950s, this is when things became very, very exciting and began to accelerate. Ralph Heineke, who was a research scientist, biochemist, that worked for a company called Dole Pineapple, whose interest was a large pineapple plantation, a manufacturing facility in the Hawaiian Islands. Now, they hired Ralph to do specific research on the byproducts of the pineapple plant, the enzymes and the various nutritional properties of the part that was being discarded from the pineapple process. As Ralph began to do his discovery, his research in Hawaii, he became familiar with a local fruit that was known as noni. This was his first exposure to the noni plant, and he began to research it and discover and do all his experiments with the noni fruit. He became familiar with a particular type of protease enzyme called bromelain. And he knew that bromelain, he had discovered that bromelain had very amazing properties. Well, his interest in bromelain and these healing and medicinal properties of bromelain made him interested in noni because he noticed the exact same benefits, the same properties in noni that existed in the bromelain protease that he was studying from the pineapple. However, it was more abundant, it was easier to extract, and it was even more bioavailable for the body. So in the 1960s and 1970s, Ralph Heineke continued his research, publishing and working with local researchers, the local University of Hawaii, in his research. And actually, in the early 1980s, he published, which is now for us a very, very famous research paper that documented the medicinal and the health benefits of the noni. It was this study that really piqued our initial interest in noni. So we like to refer to Dr. Heineke as the grandfather of Tahitian noni juice. In the mid-1990s, when we became familiar with noni and became interested in noni, using the guide of Dr. Heineke and other researchers like Dr. Annie Hirazumi from the University of Hawaii, we became interested in finding the best source of noni, and we found that source in Tahiti. Tahiti has the perfect environment. The air, the water, the soil, everything is pristine and perfect and pure. We learned that the noni that grows in French Polynesia in the islands of Tahiti is superior in quality to the noni that grows anywhere else in the world. Now, of course, noni does grow in other regions of the world, but through our meticulous testing and standardizing, we learned that the Tahitian noni was by far the most effective, most powerful and potent. And so we committed ourselves to the noni that grows in Tahiti. It was abundant. It grew naturally. You know, noni had never really been farmed. It was never an agricultural cash crop. It had never been commercialized. We were the very first company to do this. And in order for us to form a large company around this noni that we discovered, we actually had to create the world's first fully integrated harvesting to finished product process. We call it tree to bottle. So Morinda, even today, we control every aspect of the process of Tahitian noni juice, from the harvesting of the fruit, the packing and the transportation of the fruit to the island of Tahiti where it's processed, the processing and pasteurizing using our special technique, and then that raw puree ingredient is then shipped all over the world, at different destinations throughout the world, for the final process that is overseen by Morinda using our proprietary flavoring concept and formula to make the finished product Tahitian noni juice. And so this tree to bottle process is revolutionary. We were the first ones to do this. We had to invent it from the very beginning, and it becomes the foundation of the quality of our noni products today. Now, in July 1st of 1996, this is why we celebrate our 20th anniversary now, because it was July 1st, 1996, that we sold our very first bottle of Tahitian noni juice. I was there. I remembered how excited we were when we had customers driving up to our little warehouse office and come to our little sales desk and buy the Tahitian noni juice. They'd heard about it, just beginning to hear about it. And they would come and they would buy Tahitian noni juice and put it in their car and drive home. We were so excited about this and so excited to hear what they had to say. I would call them up. I was over marketing. So I would call up all of our customers and I would ask them, what do you think of Tahitian noni juice? What has it done for you? And the responses that I got were absolutely amazing. I filled audio tapes with these beautiful stories and testimonials of our very first customers. And our business grew very, very rapidly. Tahitian Noni juice became the fastest growing liquid dietary supplement in history. We created a brand new industry. Tahitian Noni International was one of the very fastest growing companies in the world. It grew by an incredible 7,400%. As a matter of fact, there was a research firm, a consulting firm, business consulting firm, that did some research on Morinda during those heavy growth years. And they said there were only 4 or 5 other companies that had ever achieved the growth rate that Morinda had in those early growth years. It was amazing. People loved our products. They loved noni. They loved Tahitian noni juice. And our business began to grow and spread throughout the world. Tahitian noni juice today is one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Every 1.8 seconds, think about this, every 1.8 seconds, someone buys a bottle of Tahitian noni juice. Now, I want to talk to you just a little bit about a partnership that began in 1996 and still exists today. And that is the partnership that we have with the business community, the people, and the government of Tahiti. This is one of the true amazing success stories in modern business history. As a matter of fact, in 2004, Morinda was recognized for this amazing partnership that we had formed with the Tahitians, with the Tahitian government, with the people, the business community, the local society there. The partnership that we created with them was recognized by a United Nations sponsored organization called the International Council of Caring Communities. And in 2004, my partners and I were asked to come to the United Nations building in New York City, where we were presented a special award from this United Nations sponsored organization, recognizing a unique public-private partnership that we had created. This became a template, a pattern for other companies to follow of how our business could not only benefit the investors and the individuals who started the business and all of those individuals who are employees and who benefit financially from the business in the different parts of the world, but also how that business can actually benefit the local culture, the local people, the employment of that country, the family relationships, and so forth. It has been an amazing cause. This has always been Morinda's cause, to form this partnership with Tahiti and to let our business raise the living standard, to raise the profile of the Tahitians, and particularly Tahitian noni. Now, you know that the Tahitians think of noni as their gift to the world. They are very proud of it. And they are so excited about this relationship with Morinda that we are the vehicle to take their noni and take it to everywhere in the world. Some amazing things have happened. The president of the country of French Polynesia has visited our events 2 times in the last 20 years, in 2006 and again in 2015, to talk with our IPCs, talk with our customers and our friends and family members, to tell us all throughout the world how important the relationship between Morinda and Tahitian noni is with the people of Tahiti. The world knows about noni because of Morinda. This is the truth and something that we're very, very proud of. Prior to 1996, there was not a noni industry. The commercial value of noni was 0. But today it is the #1 agricultural export in Tahiti. We have taken it from 0 to the most important agricultural product in the entire country. The world knows about noni because of Mirinda. And Mirinda has also had a great deal to do with the spreading of the Tahitian culture to people throughout the world. As a matter of fact, we have invested millions of dollars in noni research to unlock the secrets of noni and make it available in a variety of different forms. And this is what leads me to the last part of my little discussion with you today. Back in 1997, we became very curious about the seed in the noni fruit. If you've ever seen a noni fruit and cut it open, you can see that there are dozens and dozens of little seeds. They're about the size of a watermelon seed or an apple seed. And there are dozens inside every noni fruit. We always had the idea that maybe there was something in that seed that would maybe unlock in a concentrated form the secret of the miracle of the noni fruit. And so we began in 1997. We began to research a way to extract the oil, the naturally occurring essential oil from that noni seed. It had never been done before. No one even imagined it before. But our R&D team set out to accomplish this. And through a long period of time of trial and error and experimentation, Mirinda became the very first company in the world to successfully extract the essential oil from the noni seed. We call it noni seed oil. And in 1998, we actually created the very first batch of noni seed oil. Now you need to understand that it takes millions and millions of seeds to produce even a small amount of oil. It's so precious, and the yield is so low. You have to be so committed to that oil, to get that oil from that seed. Most commercial enterprises wouldn't even try to, because the yield is so low. But we believed in it. We patented the process. We owned the patent of that process. All of the attendant research that's been done on the noni seed oil is owned and originated by Mirinda. That product, that noni seed oil, is one of the great achievements of our history. And now here we are, 20 years after the introduction of Tahitian noni juice, and 18 years after the successful completion of the first extraction of noni seed oil, to introduce to you a new product concept that we actually have been envisioning for all of these years. Finally, using the noni seed oil as the base, we have successfully combined the noni seed oil with other essential oils to create a new line of essential aromatherapy products. We call it Tahitian Noni Essential Oils. Using the base of the noni seed oil combined with the finest of other essential oil ingredients, we have created 6 new essential oil blends. This would not be possible if it weren't for the pioneering effort of our R&D department dating back to 1998. And today, Mirinda is coming to the world with the first of its kind, an essential oil line that has at its foundation the amazing properties of the noni seed oil. So I invite you to pay attention to the rest of this presentation with the foundation of noni, with the foundation of our history, what we've accomplished together, the power of the Tahitian Noni brand, the 20 years of research, all of the research studies, everything that we have added to the knowledge base of noni in the world. We bring and focus it on this new product line, Tahitian Noni Essential Oils.
My name is Cecilia Salverson, Independent Therapeutic Advisor and Expert Consultant to Mirinda's Tahitian Noni Essential Oil line. Today we're going to discuss your essential oil blends and their various applications. But first, I would like to give you a definition of an essential oil. When we talk about aromatherapy and essential oils, there is confusion as to what the difference is. Essential oil is an oil obtained from plant and other natural substances extracted mostly by distillation, having the characteristic fragrance of the plant or substance. Aromatherapy is the use of aromatic plant extracts and essential oils through topical or through inhalation. The word therapy applies to treatment of the body, mind, and spirit, intended to relieve discomfort or instill wellness and well-being. Essential oils, to varying degrees, have holistic properties that benefit the body, mind, and spirit and work through inhalation and skin absorption. Essential oils are carried through the circulatory system to cells and organs where only components needed from the essential oils are taken up by the body tissue and organs. The balance is discarded through the elimination systems. Each essential oil is unique as it varies in fragrance, color, thickness, method of extraction, and the plant material from which the oil is extracted. Most plants are grown countries and seasons apart. Essential oil prices are influenced by the percentage yield of essential oil from plant material. In other words, the less oil extracted, the higher the price, and the more oil obtained, the less expensive it is. Availability and consumer demand also play a role in influencing prices. Historically, essential oils have been described as having numerous properties beneficial to our well-being and wellness. Chemical constituents of essential oils give each oil its distinctive fragrance and valuable properties. Many essential oils, because they are concentrated, are skin irritants and need to be used with caution. For this reason, our direction for application will instruct and guide you in the proper use of Noni essential oil blends. There are different ways in which these blends can be used. Topical application, inhalation, and diffusion are highly recommended. Topical application is using essential oils directly on the skin. Inhalation allows you to safely maximize essential oil benefits. Diffusion is continuous enjoyment of having the essential oil circulate in the air. With topical application, there are different ways essential oils can be applied, and I will describe a few techniques. Spot treatment is reserved for small areas only, literally a spot. This means you simply apply one drop of the desired blend to your finger and apply where required. This should be used in moderation, and for repeated application, the oil is best diluted in a facial or body lotion. Body application can be used on small or large areas. Essential oil blends should preferably always be mixed with a carrier medium, such as a lotion, gel, cream, or oil. I highly recommend the Tahitian Noni skin supplement, as it is an excellent lotion to use for this. Apply a dollop of the lotion to your hand, add 2 to 3 drops of the essential oil blend, and rub all together. Then spread the lotion over the desired areas. It is also a good idea to apply the lotion and oil mix of any of these blends to the bottom of the feet as well. For your face, simply drop 1 to 2 drops of the oil into a small amount of your standard moisturizer and apply to the face. Relaxing your tired feet in a foot bath is extremely rewarding. Add 4 to 5 drops of essential oil to a small bathtub of warm water. Essential oils do not mix with water, so you will have to disperse the blend with your hand. Submerge your feet and then soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Relaxing your tired body in a full bath is gratifying. This is done by filling the tub to the desired level and adding 6 to 8 drops of the blend. Disperse the oil in the water before getting into the bath. Soak for 10 to 20 minutes. It's relaxing, soothing, and luxurious. With inhalation, there are different ways essential oils can be inhaled, and I will describe a few techniques. Drop 1 to 2 drops of essential oil blend in the palm of your hand. Rub your hands together and simply cup your hands over your nose and mouth. Take a few breaths by inhaling slowly and deeply. Another excellent way to create a deep inhalation treatment is by adding 5 to 6 drops of your blend to a mug of steaming hot water. Cup your hands around the mug and lean over. Close your eyes and allow the steam to make direct contact with your mouth and nose. Alternate by taking breaths through the nose and the mouth for 2 to 3 minutes or until sufficient relief is experienced. Repeat 2 to 3 times a day or until desired results are achieved. For an on-the-go treatment, apply 2 to 3 drops of your blend to a tissue and hold it up to your mouth and nose, breathing deeply. You can take the tissue with you and repeat the inhalations throughout the day as desired. To enjoy the essential oil benefits while you sleep, you can add 1 to 2 drops of your blend to each side of your pillow. If you are concerned about ruining the pillowcase, alternatively, add the drops of oil to a tissue and place it just inside your pillowcase. With diffusion, multiple benefits are achieved. We can diffuse oil for relaxation, for personal benefits, or to clean the air when dealing with illness. Diffusion is basically mixing essential oils with water and diffusing the mixture through the air as mist. Mirinda has a Tahitian Noni essential oil diffuser, which is very effective, and it comes with detailed instructions. Now that you know more about the essential oils and how to effectively use them, I would like to tell you about each blend. Tahitian Noni Essential Oil Relax Blend is designed to quiet the mind and ease the senses. The Relax Blend is soothing and calming. This blend helps to promote restful sleep, stress relief, and an uplifting and optimistic sense of well-being. This blend contains lavender, orange, marjoram, cedarwood, and noni essential oils. Lavender is a soft, sweetly scented flower. The oil is soothing, calming, and balancing. It helps to relax and pacify negative emotions. Marjoram is known for having a calming effect on the nervous system that helps to ease the mind and balance the body. The majestic cedarwood tree produces oil that are emotionally warming. This oil promotes restful sleep and serenity. Tahitian Noni Essential Oil Breathe Blend is designed to promote deeper and refreshed breathing. The Breathe Blend is rich and fragrant. This blend helps to promote easy breathing, cooling sensations, and a feeling of being awakened and invigorated. This blend contains cajeput, orange, marjoram, eucalyptus, clove, nioli, and noni essential oils. Cajeput helps to clear, calm, and relieve the airways. Eucalyptus oil stimulates and invigorates breathing. Nioli helps to soothe the throat and nose. Tahitian Noni Essential Oil Relief Blend is specifically formulated to address tension. The Relief Blend's soothing scent contains properties that ease tension and calm the mind. This blend helps to promote mental clarity and an overall sense of well-being and serenity. This blend contains lemon, peppermint, lavender, spearmint, rosemary, sweet basil, Roman chamomile, cypress, and noni essential oils. Lavender is a well-known ingredient for stress relief and can help to address stress-related tension. Basil is fresh and stimulating, which helps to alleviate mental fatigue and stress. It also aids in calming and recentering. Rosemary is known to have a soothing effect. It assists in stimulating the mind and easing stress and anxiety. The sweetly scented peppermint oil encourages alertness and serenity. Tahitian Noni Essential Oil Energize Blend is handcrafted to create mental acuity. The Energize blend sharpens the mind's focus and stimulates the senses. This blend helps to promote mental alertness, optimal energy levels, and an overall sense of vitality. This blend contains grapefruit, peppermint, fir, cedarwood, nutmeg, and noni essential oils. Grapefruit's sweet citrus scent awakens and inspires the mind. Cedarwood rejuvenates and comforts the body. Nutmeg balances and centers, helping to reserve energy for when you really need it. Tahitian Noni Essential Oil Fortify Blend is created to help your body stand up to the pressure and stress of everyday life. The Fortify blend includes a special blend of essential oils prized for their strong and vibrant aromas that infuse vigor into the senses. It promotes positive energy and a healthy sense of well-being. This blend contains orange, cinnamon leaf, clove bud, eucalyptus, lemongrass, and noni essential oils. Cinnamon leaf creates a sense of purity and vibrancy. Clove bud promotes cleanliness and strength. Sweet orange is supportive and soothing. Tahitian Noni Essential Oil Recover Blend is intended primarily for direct topical application. The Recover blend was formulated to provide a cool, soothing sensation and comforting effects. It also promotes exercise recovery. This blend contains peppermint, cajeput, wintergreen, orange, lavender, German chamomile, and noni essential oils. German chamomile is a relaxing oil that helps to ease muscle tension and support exercise recovery. Peppermint activates and invigorates muscles during the recovery period, making it an excellent assistant in relieving muscle tension. Wintergreen helps to counteract discomfort associated with exercise recovery. It also provides a mild cooling sensation. I have been asked on many occasions why I support Tahitian Noni essential oils. The answer is simple. Essential oils have been my life's work for almost 30 years, and I am extremely selective with my choices of essential oils. Tahitian Noni essential oils are pure oils, and the Tahitian Noni seed oil makes them unique, as there is nothing else like these oil blends available on the market today. Also, I personally know the top management and key players of Mirinda, and they are people with integrity who are honest and genuinely have your interest and well-being at heart. It is with great pleasure and pride that I associate my name with Tahitian Noni essential oils.
Yarana, everybody. It's great to be with you. Thank you for taking the time to jump on and watch this video. I'm really excited to tell you about a new promotion that's coming. It's tied around the essential oil launch and the limited time offer. So it's a limited time offer special only. Now we're going to wrap this into the 20th anniversary celebration, which actually begins July 1st. And there's a lot more with that we're going to tell you coming up shortly. But this promotion, we're gonna add this into that. And so this is targeted for those that purchase the essential oil packs. And so the way this is going to work, if you're AutoShip qualified, and this begins on June 20th, and if you purchase one pack, now one pack contains 18 oils. There's 6 different oils, and then 3 of each of those 6. Okay, and then if you purchase one of those packs, we're going to automatically make you a personal paid as Jade for 3 months. Okay. And then in addition, if that's your first time to that title as Jade, we're going to give you 250 ML points or Mirinda Life points towards our events. And then if level 2 is if you personally purchase one essential oil pack, plus you get 3 of your personally sponsored people on level 1 to each purchase a pack, then you're going to become personally paid as Jade for 6 months and receive 500 ML points if that's your highest title ever achieved. And then level 3 is I personally buy one of the essential oil pack, and then I get 3 personally sponsored people down there. And then on my generation 2, I have 9 total packs. Now those packs do not have to be personally sponsored. You just need the packs on generation 2 to qualify. If you do that during the LTO, then you become Pearl, personal paid as Pearl for 6 months, and you would get 2,000 Mirinda Life points towards events. And then level 4, you can keep going, is if you personally buy 2 essential oil packs, plus you get 6 personally sponsored people on your generation 1, and then a total of 18 packs on your generation 2, you would immediately become a Diamond Pearl for 6 months, and you would receive 5,000 ML points. Now remember, these are paid as titles. So these are actually count for qualification. They count for your uplights qualification. They count for AD qualification. They count for all qualifications. It's as if you actually achieved that title, and you get to hold that title for 6 months, and you get paid on that title. So you unlock those benefits in our marketing plan by achieving that title through the LTO. Last is the level 5. Now this is super, super cool, because if you purchase 2 essential oil packs, and then you get 9 personally sponsored people on level 1 that are personally sponsored. Now those can be customers or they can be IPCs, either way. And then you get 27 packs on generation 2. Then you now become a Diamond Pearl Elite for 6 months. Now, why is that so important? Diamond Pearl Elite actually gets access to the Infinity bonus at the 25% level. So just for this one-time purchase, this one-time sale, you now become a Diamond Pearl Elite for 6 months, and you access that Infinity bonus 25% level for 6 months. Plus, obviously, all the cool things that come around being a personally paid as elite, including recognition, events. You can use this to qualify others for Black Pearl. There's a lot of really cool benefits. And you also, if this is your highest title, would get 7,500 Miranda Life points towards your qualification. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. We have never done this before. I'm not sure if we will ever do this again, but we feel so strongly about the essential oils and that we need to get these in people's hands. We're willing to put this promotion out there and allow people to qualify for these titles with just these purchases strategically placed within their organization. So very cool promo. We're excited for you to learn about it. Get with your local management, go over all the details, make sure you understand it. They'll have question and answer sheets, and they will be able to answer any questions you have about how to achieve these titles through the LTO. So happy 20th anniversary, and thank you very much.